To go to Child Protective Services and have your parents arrested.
We're definitely afraid of the state. We're definitely afraid of psychiatrists and psychologists. Well, at the time, that was the thinking. You know, because you spend a lot of time being told that they're evil, they're going to lock you up, they're going to put you on medicines, turn you into a zombie. You know, so you become brainwashed. You really do. So when I left, I was definitely afraid of the police. I was definitely afraid of society in general. And so I basically, what happened was, you know, I'm surviving on the streets. I was kind of, I would work for cash for like a hot dog stand, and you know, they'd pay me a little cash here and there so I could eat. And you know, different people in the neighborhood they kind of took me under the wing a little bit, and they helped me out and made sure I was eating and things like that. Because you got a kid, and I looked really young at the time too, so that helped actually. And some people they helped. The community helped me a lot to recover. And it got to the point where the police picked me up for curfew late at night, and they took me down to because I was underage. I was 16, and I was about to turn 17. And they was like, you know, what are you doing out here? It's like 1 in the morning. You're a kid. You should, you know. And I wound up in the juvenile detention center for a long time. I was there for about 3 or 4 months. And they didn't know what to do with me because my parents wouldn't take me back.
Oh my God.
And I'm still to this day a little foggy as to why they wouldn't. I don't know if there was pressure on Scientology or if they really thought I was a bad human being. I don't know what the reasoning behind it was, but I really wasn't welcome back at home. So I wound up a Catholic boys' home took me in, and they got me back into school. They got me some.
What's the name of that school? They say, when you say they saved, what did they do?
What do you mean?
How did they save your life?
Oh, they took me off the street.
Yeah.
They took me out of the detention center. They put me into a safe place where I could go to school and concentrate on being a human being.
Okay.
You know, I had no social skills. I had really bad acne. I didn't know how to shower. I had zero social skills. It was quite sad. But they got me back into school, and my life went through a very slow, painful process of becoming a human being.
Yeah. Didn't even know the basics
of the world.
Of caring for yourself.
I had no idea. Let you catch up on your writing.
Yeah. From that point, then things.
Well, things started to normalize for me.
Yeah.
You know, they got it to the point where I was able to get a job, work, and my life.
You graduated from high school.
I graduated from high school. I got some college. I'm a homeowner now. I run my own business.
What do you do?
I'm in IT, but yeah, that's a different subject.
Okay, I'll just say you work as an IT specialist. Is that a safe?
Yeah, I'm an IT guy. Just an IT guy. I'm married. I have a child. My life is normal now. I'm a very happy guy.
Where do you live in San Jose?
No, I live in the East Bay.
Okay, you own a house in the East Bay.
I know they know where I live now because I've seen John Allender outside my house.
Who the hell is John Allender?
John Allender's their local OT8. He's kind of.
How's his name spelled?
Allender.
Local. What is the title?
He's an OT8. It's kind of it's like a demigod status in Scientology. Once you get up to a certain level, the rest of Scientology looks up at you as like you're some sort of like a superior being of some sort.
It's the highest level in Scientology.
It's the highest level in Scientology you can achieve as a Scientologist. Currently, yeah.
And how do you get to that? By giving them money?
Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Okay.
And many years of your life. And
well, if you grow up in this, where are you going to get the $100,000?
You work. If you don't have an income and you're not wealthy or rich, you work for the church. I wanted to go up the bridge. They sold me a dream.
Yeah.
And they said, well, you don't have to pay for it. You can work, for us.
Yeah.
You can go and join staff, sign a contract. I signed a 2.5-year contract with Scientology. That's going back to the other part of the story. And you know, I worked, and then the only thing they get you out of that contract is to join the Sea Org. And I joined the Sea Org and signed an even bigger contract.
So, so how long have you been with Why We Protest?
I came in about April when I started reading on it.
April 2008?
Yeah, last year.
Okay.
I was sitting at home and I was just curious, what's Scientology up to nowadays? So I Googled it, and I had no idea that this whole anonymous movement had started.
Yeah.
And I started watching the YouTube videos of the January and February and March protests, and I think I cried for about a week straight. You know, it brought something out of where I was with Scientology, because I put Scientology so far in the back of my mind that when I saw this, it touched a nerve. And I decided to go up to San Francisco to visit one of the protests up there, because I didn't realize they were doing it here as well. And I talked to one of the guys up there, and someone snapped my photo. And one of the guys there, he goes, "Yeah, that's a PI. He's always around." And he's always snapping photos of us. And then a couple days later, that's when my wife was approached in Safeway.
Okay.
I was not protesting. I just showed up to find out what was going on. I'm curious. I'm an ex-scientologist. I want to know what this is all about. And then when that incident happened to my wife, that's what got me out here holding the sign.
Right.
Scientology pulled this in. That's in their terminology.
Yeah.
They asked me to come out here in so many words.
Oh, I love that. In their terminology. Scientology pulled me in.
Yeah, pulled me in. Yeah, that's exactly what that's how they would say it.